I got up pretty early on Saturday and got to the battlefield while the sun was still low in the sky. I decided I wanted to paint up here at Snodgrass Hill, which is where the Union defenders fought a rearguard action before retreating to Chattanooga at the end of the battle. It was a beautiful morning, and I decided I wanted to do a large 16 by 20 canvas. I'm at Chickamauga, my second day here. This is my one, well, I'll have 2 full days, today and tomorrow. Today's Saturday. It's a beautiful spot. I'm really trying to capture all this high foliage, not just this ground level stuff. Like the piece that I did on Poe's Field, I started this piece off with just a black and white underpainting. This was a very complex scene, and I really wanted to get the proportions of all the different trees correct. Here's a stage a little bit further along. I've started to add in some of the local color and some of the sky tones. Something I realized after I painted this piece, when I was comparing it with the other pieces from this trip, is that I used a green, I think it was a sap green, but I used it kind of straight out of the tube, and it made for an intense cool green that in retrospect I wish I had mixed more. Going straight to the tube, it's quicker, but I don't tend to get as accurate a color. So here's the piece as it stands, and if you look, these trees, they are very lacy. See all that lacy stuff? Lots and lots and lots of little holes and things. Very complex forms, which I'm trying to simplify. So here are the simplified forms, and if you look at the sort of outline, of these shapes, whoops, where am I? The outline of these shapes, I'm trying to take something that's very lacy, and I'm trying to simplify it and solidify it. But I want that feeling of air coming through. So what I'm doing is I'm laying in this dark blue. So as opposed to just popping a hole through like this with this light color, I'm going through and laying in regions of that cool blue that I will pull out later like this. So you can see here there's that blue, and then there's the light sky blue behind, sort of coming through it. There's a couple areas where I've done that, you can see already. And I liked what that was doing, so I decided to try make that a principle and see how that would work for creating the impression of that very lacy stuff coming through. So the stage 1 was to lay in these dark blues. The next step will be to start bringing in selected areas, bring that lighter sky color through those sky holes. So we'll see how that'll work. I haven't found a technique that I'm satisfied with without painting every freaking little leaf, which I don't want to do. So anyway, experiment for today. Here's the second step of that. So you can see where I've sort of softened all those dark blues and kind of punched holes through them. Try not to go too strong with it, but I like the effect. I think I'm getting closer.